Alright, got a couple of decks here. These are old. These have been out since 2016. It's 2021 at this point, so these are old. However, my goal today is one, we found these at Target for 10 bucks, 10 bucks each. And my goal today is actually to just kind of like open a box, open some cards, look at some cards, talk about some cards, and get a general idea of my setup. And then if I edit this and if I even put this up on the channel so you guys can actually see this, so that you hear everything that I'm saying, I'll be looking for some feedback to see is this a good layout, or maybe what kind of changes you think I should make. So as of now, I plan on opening like booster boxes. I'll probably have this type of layout for it. So to get an idea, we're going to open a theme deck. Figured, this was a really cheap way to get started. So looking at the back here, so what one is this one? Volcanion? I'm assuming it's Volcanion. So I am just now getting back into Pokemon. So Vivid Voltage is the current cards that are out right now. So, and I do have a booster box of that coming. So this is Gears of Fire theme deck, and then this one was Ring of Lightning theme deck, and they are both from the Steam Siege. And the reason why I got the two of them was because they were only 10 bucks, and because my daughter and I are starting to play, and I wanted two decks that were going to be balanced to each other. So I'm trying to decide the best way to open this. Don't know if it necessarily matters. I think I'm going to peel this edge. So we'll open up these theme decks. We'll take a look at some of the cards that are in it. I really don't want to destroy the box. It honestly doesn't matter, but it's more so I'm practicing. That's why we're doing what we're doing today. So see if I can make you guys cringe and how much I can make you guys cringe. Also, I'm looking for some feedback if you want to see this just as YouTube, or if you guys want to see this as a live stream and then edit the live stream for the YouTube videos. I don't know if you guys want to only see this as YouTube videos, or if you want to see this as live streams are, lose my train of thought, man, I suck. If you want to see this as only YouTube videos or live stream and YouTube, minimally I want to do YouTube though. So I like how this comes. I like the box. The old cards, back in the day didn't come with the box inside the other box. So let's go ahead, and I like the coin in there. So I like how these new ones are. So we can take that, put that off to the side. I'm gonna look at the playmat real quick. My daughter opened up, what did my daughter get? So my daughter got from Sword and Shield, she just got this one. I can't even remember who it was. Who is it? Cindrus, is it? See if I can get this to zoom real quick. So she just got this one, but mine were on sale, so see if I can keep the camera zoomed. I just want to take a peek at this real quick, and then we'll actually go through the cards, trying to do this in a manner that won't destroy it. I like playing with the playmats, but we actually got a one of those starter kits that has a board with it, and I actually really like playing on the board. So zoom out real quick so you guys can see it. It's a really big playmat. And then this looks like it is a 2-player playmat, so it's the whole thing. So I bet you that other map, the other deck probably has the exact same mat inside of it. Oh, I can never remember how these fold. Oh, I did it. I was going to say I never remember how they are, and then I did it. All right, these are really thin cardboard ones. What is this? Is this like the card list or something? It's like a whole list of... Looks like all the list of the stuff. So these are old, so I'm not going to get super into reading these just because it's old news bear, something like that. So I've got it comes with a code card, which I'm keeping because I actually play online. Also, this would be the main one, which was on the front there. See if I can zoom it so you can actually read it. And it's a basic. I just realized this was a basic. I like that. I don't like the bend that they have on them though. So that's the first one there. And then here's the actual deck that it comes with, which I really like that these come with deck boxes. I still have some of my original cards. I actually have a lot of my original cards. And, oof, I don't like some of the sides there. That's fine, it's not a big deal. Alright, so we got a bunch of energies. I'll just pull all the energies out first. Another energy. Let me do the fire energies first. I was trying to look at the camera and I found that it's actually much easier to look at the cards and just get the camera set up at the beginning. So it looks like a little bit more of an advanced deck compared to what my daughter and I have been playing with these. We've been using those like level 1 starter decks and stuff like that. So these have the two types of energies now. So that's going to be neat playing with her, doing some more advanced decks, so I'm excited about that. Let me just cruise through these, get all these out of the way. Alright, so we got all these energies out. Take a look at these backs real quick. These look kind of, man, they look really cheap. I don't know, they're from Target, so all right, let me pull all the trainer cards out. I'd ask you what you guys are up to today, but I'm not streaming. Aha. It's also my camera on the iPhone does a really good job of adjusting the light because seems kind of dark to me over here, but honestly it's not too bad. So let's go organize them like this. So these are colorless and steels, looks like. Good old Meowth. A lot of ones I'm recognizing from my older cards. Put these fire ones up here. Alright, so this one's colorless, steel. You can hear my daughter running around. She's probably going to come barging in here, see me playing with these. And go, what you doing, Dad? Alright. Oops, I just made a mess. There, move that one there. Let's separate the got items, supporter. So I got a whole box of booster packs coming. I'm going to open up all of those. So hopefully you guys like that. So, alright, so what do we got? We got our 2 splits. Looks like a little bit more fire than steel energies. So what do we got for some items? Maybe I should zoom in. Maybe I'll do that. How's that look? That looks pretty good. 2 basic energy cards. That's pretty helpful. Do we have another one of those? We do. And then we have a couple of these, which is 2 basic energies from the discard pile back into your hand. That's pretty useful. From your hand, discard 2 cards from your hand, search your deck for Pokemon, reveal it, put it into your hand. There's only one of these though. But that could be a good way to pull this guy. I'm assuming this is going to be our main card for the deck, so that's going to be the one to help you get that. Nice one when you can have an item card that will immediately evolve something for you. Won't help you for your main card, but I'm willing to bet we've got some better cards sitting there. So let's take a look. The Vivid Voltage theme decks that are out right now, I've been playing on the online TCG and I've really been liking them. I prefer the water one, Dewdron, something like that. I can't remember. You guys are going to make fun of me now. So here's a supporter, draw 3, he's pretty standard. Choose one of your basic Pokemon to play, search your deck for a basic Pokemon, and switch it with that Pokemon. Interesting. Nice. Heal 60 and special conditions, always nice, because it looks like this is going to be a fire one, so A lot of fire stuff going on. And then shuffle your hand into your deck and draw 5 cards. That one's okay, but the Vivid Voltage ones now have a draw 6, which are pretty nice. So let's take a look at some of these colorless Pokemon real quick. We got some Meowths, some Persians. Oh, just Meowths and Persians. Okay, so what do we got? Some Meowth. What's Persian do? Anything interesting? That could be useful very early on. 30 damage times the number of heads. Not bad either. Not a lot of health though. Alright, let's look at... We'll go with the smaller stack, these steel ones. So what do we got? Some Clink. That's interesting, okay. Clink, Clang, and Clink Clang. Are you for real? I love it. I love it. I've been out of the game for a long time. Alright, so these are the main steel ones, it looks like, for the deck. So this one's going to be Clink. 10 damage on the number of heads. Oof, that could do up to 40, but it could do 0. Not terrible for, well, it only does 50, only 50 health. Not terrible, but not great either. But it can evolve pretty quickly. And this one, 4 coins, 30 times the number of heads. Wow, so 3, 6, 9, 120 potential. Just 3 energies. Interesting. And then we can get up to our stage 2. Here we go. Heavy Bumper. Any damage done to this Pokemon by an opponent's attack is reduced by 10 for each colorless in your opponent's active Pokemon's retreat cost. Wow. After applying weakness and resistance. Interesting. Wow. Not terrible. Not terrible. Alright, what do we got going on in here? So I don't know anything about these decks, so I had no, looking ahead or anything like that. Grab all the basics out of here first. Basics, stage basic. We got some stage 1, stage 1s. What do we got? What do we got? Organize them up real quick. Oh, I think we have another one of those. Alright, what do we got? We've got this one. It's like a little like teddy bear kind of thing. Flip a coin. If tails, this attack does nothing. Ouch. Okay. Then we've got this one, Chimchar. Just going to do Scratch or Ember. If tails, discard a fire energy attached to this Pokemon. Wow. See, I'm the kind of guy that always gets the terrible flips, though. Put 2 fire energy cards from your discard pile into your hand. Wow. So that could definitely help you get up some energies if you were in a short. Discard fire energy attached to this Pokemon. Then we've got Flare and Scratch. Nothing too crazy, it looks like. But this one... Pyroar, which is search your deck for fire energy card, attach it to this Pokemon, shuffle your deck afterwards. And then, before doing damage, discard all Pokemon tool cards attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. I don't think either of these had tool cards. I don't remember them being tool cards. And then we had the holo and a regular, and these are basic, which is really... seems pretty nice. We had a couple of cards that would help us get these early. Only 3 fire energy for 100. That's not terrible. The new Vivid Voltage stuff, though, like looking at this deck and then looking at the Vivid Voltage themed decks that are out right now, this would get totally smashed by it. But that's why I got the 2 from the same set, so my daughter and I could play with these. Discard pile to each of those Pokemon. Nice. All right, not terrible. So we've got these. All these right in there, and then we'll put our deck away, and we'll go take a look at that other deck. Oh, I love that my daughter is playing Pokemon cards. So much fun. All right, this was from the, what is it, Steam Siege. Love it. I like these boxes. I really like these boxes. Very nice. All right, let's go ahead and pull. Oh yeah, totally forgot to pull out the coin and take a peek at that. I do like that coin. Look at that. Ooh, buddy. Pokemon. Do 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 do. Right? Alright, nice. Love it. Alright, let's pop open this box. Zoom out a little bit so you guys can see what's going on. This is Hoopa, I'm assuming. And this was like Psychic and Lightning. Interesting. Okay. Steam Siege. Again, I got them, you know, I wanted the same set so that we could play together and but have a balanced deck. But then she also got something that was from the Vivid Voltage, not the Vivid Voltage, the Sword and Shield, which would be at least of the newer sets for lately. For, oh, words are hard. You know, of the newer sets for this year, you know. So her deck might totally be able to smash all of my stuff, but I'm excited to play either way. You know, so we've got these, so we'll have balanced decks to play. Plus I'm going to, oh, I love it when that goes. Got some booster packs coming too, which is going to be a lot of fun. I'm wicked excited about that. Did these have the same things? No, look at that. English box, A, B. Little like, way the boxes are listed. I like it. It's interesting. I'm sure it's just a, you know, internal code stuff. Another, all this plastic stuff. I'm willing to bet this is exactly the same. Do like this as well. This is another list of the cards. I love these boxes. Good luck on the code. I'll have already used it. You can try the code again, I guess, but I'll have already used it. So here's the, looks like a lightning one. Oh no, I dropped it. It's on the floor. So this one looks like it's taken after the lightning one. This one's taken after a fire one. I think, am I holding this upside down? I was. What an interesting, this one's kind of, I don't know, I wish that I knew better of what it was. But at least the lightning one's easier to see. Alright, star of the show is also a basic Pokemon. This one's, says Hoopa. There we go, zoom in so you can see it. There we go. See it a little bit better now. Nice little hollow to it. Ta-da! Alright. Portal Strike. I remember this actually because I do play, when I play online. I've actually been completely trashed by this one. So we'll remember that. Let's go ahead and pop this box open. My daughter wants to play with these new decks so bad. Alright, let's go ahead and organize everything. Now that we know we probably have 2 sets of energies. Might as well try to make 2 piles right off the rip, right? Do do do. Do do. Oh man, I've been working a lot. So I'm hoping to kind of do some Pokemon card stuff because I can make videos, maybe stream it. I don't know if I'm going to stream opening or not, but I'll make videos with the openings. But then it'll be fun because I can get cards, do unboxings, openings, whatever. I can not only make videos, but then I'll have an accumulation of cards and my daughter and I can play. And that's going to be, honestly, a lot of fun. I'm really excited to keep playing these with my daughter a lot. So super duper excited. My daughter's going to be 9 in February. All right, so we've got some, let's do the Pokemon. Trainers. Bump. Ba-da-da. I was telling my daughter she should be going through her deck, the one that she got, and looking at all her cards so she can practice them and learn the combos and strategy. That way she can beat me up. She's going down, Dad. Love it. Love it. Kids trash talking me. Those are items, supporter, item, supporter, item. A lot of items. Nice. Items. Nailed it. Alright, so we got purple lightning, colorless lightning, purple, colorless lightning, purple lightning, purple colorless, whoops, I messed up already. Call that one lightning. Alright, so we've got 2 sets of energies, fairly close to being the same amounts. What do we got for our trainer cards? Ba, ba. 2 of the letters. And then 2 of these. These look basically the same like the other deck. Is this driving you crazy about how I look like I'm almost bending the cards? I just kicked my camera. Search your deck for a card that evolves from one of your Pokemon and put it onto that Pokemon. Nice. 30 damage on this. I didn't see unless it was a supporter. We'll have to see. So this will take 30 off, but we'll have to see if we got that 60. 60 in conditions. Discard 2 cards from your hand. Search your deck for a Pokemon. Reveal it. Put it in your hand. 2 basic energies from the discard and 2 basic energies from the deck. And those are all item cards, which are nice. Take a peek through these. Reminds me of Soldier Boy, but it's Ninja Boy. Draw 3 cards. Choose one of your basic Pokemon in play. Search your deck for a basic Pokemon and switch it with that Pokemon. Shuffle. Nailed it. Shuffle your hand. Draw 5, which, like I said, the new Vivid Voltage ones draw 6, which are nice. All right, we got basic, stage 1, basic, stage 1, basic. Bum, bum. I think I played with this deck online a lot, actually, on the online game. Because I remember some of these. Remember Berry these, right? I was watching South Park a little bit ago. The Member Berries. Alright, so we've got the star of the show, Hoopa, which Portal Strike, and I definitely remember Portal Strike. And we've got 2 of these, which using our supporter cards and item cards to pull these out. Seems very beneficial. I remember this one. Search your deck for 2 cards, discard them, shuffle your deck. Search your deck for up to 2 cards. Useful. Search your deck for up to 2 cards and discard them. That's actually wicked useful because you pop one of these suckers out, use that to search for those, right? And then what do they do have evolves too, which each player either draws or discards cards until that player has 4 cards in his or her hand. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now asleep. Not as useful, I don't think. Move 1 damage counter from one of your Pokemon to one of your opponent's Pokemon. Interesting. And then your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused. Discard 2 energy, attach his Pokemon, put 8 damage counters on your opponent's Pokemon in any way you want. Love it. Love that, actually. Any way you want. Just kind of trash them all very slowly, right? Alright, let's take a look at these. We got stage 1, basic. Stage 2, stage 1, basic, basic, basic. Such as me. Who's basic? I'm basic. Yeah, I definitely remember this deck. I have played this deck on the online one for sure. Alright. Nothing special about... Wow, only 30 health. Nothing special about the Joltik at all. What's the Joltik? Gotta have an evolve. There we go. Right? Evolves to this one. 30 damage to 2 of your opponent's benched Pokemon. The defending Pokemon can't retreat during your opponent's next turn. Alright, not terrible. And then we've got the little sheep ones, which have multiple evolves. So it starts off with this. It's got Tackle. Flip a coin to paralyze it. Then it can evolve into this, which will flip a coin. Your opponent's active Pokemon now paralyzed, and it does 50 damage. Not terrible, but this. Once during your turn, before your attack, you may put 3 damage counters on one of your opponent's Pokemon X, which I don't believe we had any Pokemon X in here. And then we got flip a coin. If heads, this attack does 40 more damage. If tails, your opponent's Pokemon is now paralyzed. So you either do 120 damage or they're paralyzed. God damn, not bad. Probably, man, I don't know if that one, if I'd rather have that card. I feel like I'd almost rather have this one out because they're either going to be paralyzed or I'm going to be doing 120 damage to them versus, and it's got 140 health versus the star of the show, which is a bent card, so it's easy to find. 130. Your opponent. This Pokemon can't use Portal Strike during the next turn, though, and we didn't have any cards to pull this to the bench and swap to our other one if you had both of them up at the same time. So I almost feel like the star of the show would be better to use this one, Ampharos, oh man, Ampharos, I think. I don't know. I'm terrible at this. Do something that I'm not good at. Y'all gonna make fun of me. Put this over here. This up front, this up front. Got this. Evolves into this. So what do we got? The Fiddle Around. Look at the top 3 cards of your opponent's deck and put them back in any order. Interesting. Could really mess with them if you really wanted to. Then he evolves into this. Discard the top card of your opponent's deck. If that card is an energy card, this attack does 60. Flip 2 coins. This attack does 50 damage times the number of heads. So it could do 100 or it could do 0. I don't really like that as much. When you play this Pokemon from your hand onto your bench, you may have your opponent switch his or her active Pokemon with one of his or her benched Pokemon. Flip 2 coins, attack does 20 times 2, so it does 40, but it's good if you need to hurry up and, keep your bench open and you can move a Pokemon out. Alright, zoom that out, and we can go back to seeing the deck. Again, here's the stars of the shows right here in the middle, but it's got a big old bend to it. So that was pretty much it. I just kind of wanted to see what it sounds like, see what things look like, and then I'll edit this. I don't even know if I'm actually going to upload this, but I wanted to put something together just to see, because I've got a booster pack of Vivid Voltage coming, and I wanted to see kind of how my setup would work. So feedback, let me know if this setup is okay, or if I should have a face cam as well. Should I live stream these? Should I, feedback on what you think I should do. This was the cheapest way to get started kind of thing. I just bought some cheap decks. I know they're old. I know nobody's going to search this, but it was a cheap way to get started. So feedback on what you think you'd like to see. And I have a box of Vivid Voltage booster packs coming. So when those come in, we'll be able to actually do some real openings. And I'll be excited to have you guys enjoy it with me. Take care. All right, so that was just a quick dry run, trial run kind of thing, and I'm experimenting with different camera setups, different mics, things like that, and I wanted to kind of add this to the end of the video because I figured if you stuck through the video and you've made it to this part, you actually care about what's going to go on with the channel, what I might do with the channel, stuff like that. So another thing that I'm trying right now is, if you haven't noticed, the mic probably sounds different. When I did the recording, just looking at the deck, I was using just my cell phone and just this microphone right here. Right now I am recording using my Blue Yeti microphone. And then I have this camera is on, this one right here is the MacBook camera, which is only a 720p webcam. And then this camera right here, right there, is actually on the front facing of my iPhone, which the iPhone is what I use to record the actual deck and stuff like that. It was much easier to do, and I think my iPhone just has a good camera. I don't know what to say. So I'm curious on what you like. Do you want me to also have a face cam when I'm recording the deck, or only record, well, the booster packs and the openings? Do you care if there's a face cam at all? If I do a face cam, then it'll probably have to be the MacBook, because I'm going to use my cell phone to record the actual cards, because I want very good quality for that. Also, the mic is curious as if this is sufficient enough, or if you feel like I really should have the Blue Yeti mic on. During the editing, I'll probably do a couple things, like maybe I'll do something like this. This is a test with the Blue Yeti microphone. This is a test with the iPhone earbuds microphone. I'm curious which one you're going to like better, or what you think I should do. And I'm looking for a lot of feedback, and I really appreciate you guys taking the time to look at this look at this video and to be interested in this channel. I look forward to doing a lot with this channel this year. Hopefully you guys have as much fun with it as I plan to. Thank you guys, and I will see you guys probably actually next week, or maybe the week after, because I've got a booster box of Vivid Voltage coming this weekend, provided there's no problems with it at all. I'll open it during the week, probably edit the video over the weekend, so like maybe 2 weeks you'll see the Vivid Voltage booster box. And then there's a lot of new Pokemon cards coming out over the next few months. First quarter of this year, a lot of new stuff coming out, and I plan on getting at least a little bit of something of all of those. So the new stuff, as soon as the new stuff comes out, I'm watching them, and I'm trying really hard to make sure I get like at least one of kind of each new thing. So got some cash set aside for the channel. I'm investing into the channel when it comes to all the techie stuff. I've already got that from all of my live streaming stuff. So I've got some money set aside for the actual buying of Pokemon cards and whatnot to invest into the channel. So I think we got some potential for it, and I look forward to doing it. By the way, I'm wearing a Pokeball sweatshirt. So thank you guys for being here, and I'll see you guys on the next video.